Good Day Journal. Love? Seriously. Source. I ask, is this what you want me to consider this morning? Are you serious right now? Why would you assign this task to me? But it's unmistakable that this is your message via the song playing on that transcendental, mystical musical box known as my mind since before 5 a.m. Both the late great Gregory, Hines, and Luther Vandross sing, "There's nothing better than love" on a loop. It's a classic song that you remember listening to during that testosterone hormonally out of control period of your life. It's a song you remember playing when someone tickled your fancy and you felt those butterflies in the pit of your stomach. Upon further grown-ass man analysis, those butterflies often had nothing to do with love and more to do with lust. But I digress. It appears that when you were a child, you spoke as a child, and your intimate passions were childlike too. Thank God you grew up a little bit. This morning, however, hearing the song reverberating and playing repeatedly in your conscience was different. In the quiet of the night, the song played loud. In the stillness of the morning, your soul was anything but tranquil. The Spirit's love woke you up. The love to continuously improve moved you to get up. Love for the manifestation of your most audacious hopes and dreams made you right this morning. Still, what type of love is the Creator beckoning me to acknowledge is your primary question. According to the ancient Greeks, there are 8 types of love: sexual passion, deep friendship, playful love, love for everyone, long-standing love, love of self, family love, and obsessive love. Undoubtedly, the Creator is not asking you to share what all those versions of love mean to you. You certainly do not believe this journal is a place to share eros. You already acknowledged the failure to understand love during those sexually charged youthful years. Let's just say for the eternal record that you do not believe this is the kind of party where sexual passions are to be shared. But 3 versions of love seem appropriate to discuss and comment on: deep friendship, agape, love for everyone, and love of the self. Indeed, you don't think any version of love are unworthy of expressing or taking the deep dive to analyze them. All love is sanctified as all love originates from the divine. However, the journal only lasts for 20 minutes, and it would take your long-winded but at least 20 minutes to break down each type of love, to provide all of them with a decent, individualized explanation. Nobody has that much time, so you must keep it short. Love that seems like the top love is the love of self. Not narcissistic love, but a love that recognizes who birthed you and in whose image you exist. Day after day, how you love yourself indicates how much, genuinely and intentionally, you love your Maker. Do you love yourself and hence your Maker to take the utmost care of yourself from head to toe, from the inside out? Do you love the source of life enough to remain mindful and obedient about what you consume, dietary and intellectual, how you exercise and move your body, and who and what you allow to pour into your soul? It grows monotonous, I know, even for you to ask if you are the best version, the most spirit-like version of yourself that you can be daily. It's a tiring, self-explorational journey you go on each day. However, you must do it because it is, without a doubt, the only way to assess if you love yourself. Hence, you love the Spirit who allows you to give love and receive love on this new day. Please answer the question while you have the time to do so. Do you love yourself truly? Do you love yourself as God intended you to love yourself? Do you love yourself enough that you understand and can abide by the call to love your neighbor as yourself? The text reads, "Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends." And so that other version of love, deep friendship, needs a moment of great reflection and deeper consideration. When you call someone a friend, do so only if that is someone you would give your life for. Otherwise, do not call that person a friend. Instead, acknowledge that person as a colleague, comrade, associate, acquaintance, or friend of a friend, but not the deep friendship often incorrectly associated with Philia. Philia is that Prince, I would die for you, purple passion, dove crying type of love. 'Cause you, yeah, I would die for you. Yeah, darling, if you want me to, you. Yeah, I would die for you. This thus brings you to that other form of love, agape, the love of everyone. Yes, let's get this part out of the way right now. Loving everyone is more than a notion. You wanted to say trying to love everyone isn't easy, but when you use the word try, it means you are not doing it. Loving everyone is as tricky as loving yourself. Folks incorrectly think loving others is more challenging, but it is not. It seems that way merely because most of us have yet to master loving ourselves. As such, the question bears repeating. How can we genuinely love anyone when we don't entirely love ourselves? Day after day, you can look at people and see folks who, without doubt, do not love themselves and thus their maker fully. On display are minds, bodies, and souls that are beaten down and neglected, shot out and unkempt, not because of outside encounters, but butchered and disregarded because we do not have sense enough to love ourselves in that Millie Jackson old school R&B sort of way. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. If being right means being without you, I'd rather live alone, do life. Today, when it comes to loving yourself, do so in that Millie Jackson old school R&B and Prince purple passionate rain way. Don't worry about anything but loving yourself as one human made in the image of the Creator. Know that your primary call is to love the Spirit, your neighbors, and yourself to the death. Know that this way to love is right, and even if you understood love to be something other, trust and believe that if loving this way is wrong, you don't want to be right. So go ahead, Gregory and Luther, keep singing. By all means, keep repeating your song in my heart and mind all day. Let your words continuously reverberate in my soul because you are spot on. I wanna be loved. There's nothing better than love. What in the world could you ever be thinking of? Is better by far. So let yourself reach for that star, and no matter how far, to the one you love, to love.
Reflect and write. Let's take a moment and join Nate in this reflection on love. Have you mastered loving yourself? How much do you love yourself? How do you demonstrate your love for yourself and thus your love for the Creator? Are you intentional about loving the body that you have been gifted with? Does your love for yourself get reflected in how you love others? What about your friends? How deep is your love for those you call friends? Is it the sacrificial kind of love Nate outlines in today's journal? How does your love for your Creator manifest in your life? Take time and give each of these questions some serious thought. Now act. Today's challenge is to love yourself as an image bearer of the Creator. This is the starting point for genuinely loving others well. Do something today that is demonstrative of the love you have for yourself. No, this is not a charge to indulge in self-care rituals like a day at the spa or a shopping trip. There's nothing wrong with either of those, but today I want you to demonstrate your love for self by committing to do something that will improve your body, mind, or spirit. Go for a walk, eat a nutritious meal, get 8 hours of sleep, practice mindfulness, journal forward. The list of possibilities are endless as you show love for self. Once you've completed the act of love, commit and plan on how you will continue down this road of self-love daily. Now journey forward